Alright, let's see what we're going to do today. I already made these plates up, these templates for the back corners. They're going to be the backing plates. They're all done, they're all drilled, ready to go. Now what I'm doing, I'm making a template so I can make a back plate there for the back naugahyde I'm going to stick on there. And it looks like it's easy, you know, I mean it's a big square and everything, but it does has a little bit of shape to it. There's a little bit of pain in the ass, but we'll get it. Alright, we got the template all laid out and everything. You see the pencil marks around there, that's the window. But the most important marks in this whole thing are in the corner here. They're my drilled and tapped holes. And then up top. That makes it so much easier. Now you just drill them and then they'll be there. There when I try to hang the thing up. Alright, let's make some of this out of masonite and maybe throw a little material on there. Alright, I got my template cut out here for the back panel. And I just got to lay it out with a magic marker and cut it. Alright, I cut that panel and put it on there, and it looks like it fits pretty good. I got it bolted in the way it's going to be. But let's try this window molding on it. There we go. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright, yeah, it fits good. That'll be okay. Alright, let's put some material on here. Alright, I got the back panel done and the two corner panels here. I don't know if I will install them myself because I got to line them up with holes on both sides there. So I'm going to give it a try, and if I can get it up, I get it up. If I can't, then I'll have to wait for some help. Alrighty. Alright, I was able to put that up without much help. Matter of fact, without any help. I had to line them holes up. They're actually drilled and tapped because they're into metal. And I had to do that on both sides here. And line up both panels. But it wasn't too much trouble. So it's looking pretty good. Now, all I have to do, I don't know if you can see past that light bulb there. But I have to do it in front of that windshield there, or in front of that little window. And then up top along there, I have to make a panel for that. It shouldn't be too much trouble. And then the headliner, you know, the headliner's going to be a little trouble because it's so big, but get a look at it from the other side there. I got mats for this too, just to keep the rugs a little bit clean. It's coming together though. I'm happy with it. Alright. Yeah, I know I said I was going to paint the moldings red and everything, but for now I'm just going to leave them gray. I guess I'll do that when I do the body work or whatever, but I guess for a season it'll stay like that. And then here's that one little piece I got to do up there. Maybe you see a little better without the light in your eyes. And then the console, I'll deal with that. That'll be something all to itself. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, I made that piece there in front of the window. It's a little tough to see because I got the light in the way, but I'm shooting from this direction so you don't get the light in your face. But that's a big accomplishment there because that's all around that window's done there. That's pretty tough, all them cuts. Let me take a look at the other side. It looks a little better. Alright, maybe you can see this other side a little better. It's taking shape. Now I just have that one little piece up front there and then the headliner and the console. So I guess that's enough for this video. Alright, I'm going to continue on and maybe start making another video. Alright, see you later. Alright guys, let me show you what we're going to do today. We're going to be working on the side windows here. Let me get in here. It's kind of tight back here. I set this light up so you can see a little bit, but let me climb in here. Alright, like I said, this thing has electric windows. And they work, but they don't work. Let me show you what I mean by that. You see? Can you see the tint down there? See it starting to go up? And then it slows, and it almost comes to a stop, and it won't go all the way up. You know, they go down nice, but like I say, they come up to there, and then they get real slow. So let me put that down. Let me show you what's going on here. Let me go right inside the car. Alright, here's the other door. I took the window out, and I took all the channeling out. That's in here, the little fuzzy, they call them fuzzies, and the window channel. But I took it all out. I even took that bubble wrap off. I'm going to put the fat mat back there. But let me show you what was going on. I'll come over to the bench here. Alright, I got these over here on this on the bench here I'm working on. I got the window out there. It's a tinted window. And they're in good shape. But if you check the edge here, where my finger's at, you see all this black stuff, this little black edge here, man, it's real gummy and tacky. You know, and it almost feels like tar. And that runs up and down the channel. And here's the channel. I took that out. And what was going on is, I don't know, do I have the light on? Yeah. If you look in here, it's supposed to be fuzzy, you know. They actually call it cat whiskers. But anyway, it's supposed to be fuzzy. And it's all gummed up and deteriorating. Let's see if I can get that to stand up for a second. So let me, it's tough to do it with one hand. But anyway, inside here, look at it. All the fuzz is getting gummed up with rubber and stuff. I don't know if somebody tried lubricating it or what, you know, but it's just completely deteriorated. And here's the other one. You know, I tried digging it out and making it so it would run a little smoother and everything, but I was just wasting my time. You can actually buy tape that goes in there with the fuzzy cat whiskers on it and everything, and you can keep the channel. But the cost difference between buying the whole channel and just buying a fuzzy, it was so close. I figured just buy some new stuff. So this is expensive too. It's stainless steel bead, and the stuff that's in there was flexible. I don't know if you can see it, but you know, you can put it in a curved window and everything. I really didn't need that because my window is completely flat and straight, and it just goes straight up and down. But you know, this is made flexible for cars that have vent doors and stuff like that. But let me show you. I bought some new stuff here, and I already have it. I cut the shape, cut the size, and ready to go in. And like I say, I don't know if you can see, but it's supposed to be like little fuzzy cat whiskers in there. And it's supposed to be dry, you know, and the window runs up and down real smooth and that. So hopefully, if I lubricate the channel at the window runs up and down in, and then put these new fuzzies in, maybe it'll be okay. It's something I didn't want to do because it's a pretty expensive job. The newer ones here I got don't have the rubber backing and stuff like that. The rubber is actually more expensive. The older stuff here is actually a more expensive type. But this will work just as good. And like I say, the back doesn't have rubber. There's no rubber in this at all, so it might even last longer. Who knows? But that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to replace all the fuzzy channels and clean the window, get all the gunk off it, and lubricate the channel that the center mechanism runs up and down in, and hopefully that'll solve our problem. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I got the glass cleaned up, the edges and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I cleaned the whole glass, but a razor blade and a little lacquer thinner cleaned that right up, so that shouldn't give us any problem. Alright, let's go try and throw some fat mat on the door panels. Alright, I put the side tracks in. I'm holding them in there with some paint sticks and some clamps. They would have stayed in there with friction. They were pretty tight, but I put a little silicone caulk behind them. You know, a couple dabs in certain spots, just to hold them in place. And we also put the fat mat on. That's looking pretty good. And let me switch hands here. See if I can do that. And I also, let me see if I can get back far enough. I lubricated the track. The track that makes it go up and down. Put a little white lithium grease on there. So hopefully when we put this all back together, it'll work smoothly. Alright, let's go over and take that other door apart. Alright, we took this one apart. I put the fat mat in and cleaned the track and lubricated with some white lithium grease. And put the door channels in. Yeah, I got to film it from back here because I can't get to it from around here. I can't close the door because of the clamps. So I got that all clamped in. I'm going to let it sit overnight and set up. And tomorrow we'll throw the window in and maybe throw the door panel on the other side. This door panel isn't made yet. But we're going to keep going. Alrighty. Alright. Got all the channel put in and the window put in and everything like that. I got the camera in my left hand now, so I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm happy the way the window goes up. It goes all the way up, all the way down. No problems. So, I'm going to try and put the door panel on and see what kind of problems we run into there. Alright. Alright, that wasn't too bad. A little beating and banging, a little prying, but it's on there and looking pretty good. So let's close the door and look at it from the other side. Here we go. Here's a look at it from the other side of the car. Yeah, I kind of like it. It came out pretty good. So I'm going to continue on and finish this other door here, and then after that, the only thing is the headliner and that console, and then the interior should be done. So, alright, let me get back to work. Enough of this.